our third and final episode of Flag for Review. You're joined with me, Devon.
I'm Jonny.
And I'm Brendan Gagan.
We have a great final episode for you guys. Starting off, we have a breaking news story where Vladimir Guerrero Jr. signed an extension. I will be covering that in my segment.
I will be covering the Final Four and National Championship game of men's college basketball that just wrapped up Monday night.
And I will be covering the great chase that's finally completed with Alexander Ovechkin and the Washington Capitals.
And then finish off our episode, we have our fifth and final game for our basketball tournament. And then based on the winner of that, there could be a sixth game based on if Johnny's team wins or loses the fifth game.
You'll have to stay tuned if there is a sixth game, but hopefully Brendan and I were able to get it done in 5 games.
So that's it. We're going to go ahead and throw it to myself for the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. news. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. of the Toronto Blue Jays signed a $500 million 14-year contract last night. He set a deadline for the start of spring training for the deadline to sign a contract extension with the Blue Jays. But apparently deadlines aren't very important to him, as he worked through the start of the season and now signed a huge contract with the Blue Jays. There's no deferrals. There's just a signing bonus. He will get paid $500 million for 14 years. It will be paid out in 14 years, unlike Ohtani's contract, which is deferred and everything. And I used to be a Blue Jays fan. That was my second favorite team, I should say. Wasn't a diehard fan for the Blue Jays because I liked Vladdy. I was hoping he would leave the Blue Jays just due to the fact that I really don't like what they were doing there, and the fact that the Bo Bichette's probably going to walk, so I don't like the idea of Andres Jimenez playing shortstop for them. So it's cool Vladdy's staying a Blue Jay, but I really was hoping he would go to the Mets and just be with Soto, be with Lindor, and just have a good, successful playoff career. Instead, with the Blue Jays, I don't know how many times he'll make playoffs due to the fact that the Blue Jays are in the best division in the AL, and it should stay that way for the next 14 years of his contract. And I don't know how competitive the Blue Jays will be for the next 14 years.
Dirty water is killing around 800 children each day, and with your support, you can help provide clean water to children all over the world. Every donation helps a kid out and have clean water for life. Let's go farther together. Help us by donating to our cause.
Hello, this past weekend and Monday night, the men's national championship and Final Four took place, with the 4 teams being the Auburn Tigers, the Florida Gators, Houston Cougars, and the Duke Blue Devils. The first game on Saturday was the Auburn Tigers versus the Florida Gators, and the first half, it was all Auburn. Auburn took a 9-point lead going into halftime, and they were in the control with good play from their big Jonny Broom. But in the second half, Florida stormed back, and what capped off this major comeback to take the lead late in the second half was an Elijah Martin poster dunk where he dunked on 2 Auburn defenders, as you can see behind me. It was an electric play that had everybody on their feet. And then it was time for Florida's closer, Walter Clayton Jr. This guy has been so good in the clutch all tournament long for Florida. He ended the game with over 30 points, and they're nicknaming him the Mariano Rivera of college basketball, with his ability to close games for the Florida Gators this past season, with Florida taking home Game 1 of the Final Four. Game 2 was between the Houston Cougars and Duke Blue Devils. In the first half, it was all Duke, with Duke up by about They got their lead up to 12 in the first half on the back of their freshman play from Cooper Flagg and Con Knuppel. These two were very good. Con Knuppel was very efficient, and Cooper Flagg was doing Cooper Flagg things, stuff in the stat sheet with assists, rebounds, and points. But then L.J. Cryer kept Houston in the game, hitting shots. He had 24 of Houston's 51 points at one point. But then Duke got their lead to 15 with 9 minutes left in the first half, and it looked like it was over. But then Houston started storming a comeback and cut the lead all the way down to 6. But then Cooper Flagg hit a 3 to make it 9 with 2 minutes left. But Houston wouldn't quit there. They cut it down to 6 with 30 seconds to go, and then with 30 seconds to go, they hit a 3, then had a putback dunk, and then after an offensive rebounding foul, they got some free throws. Jerron Roberts, hit go-ahead free throws in the last 20 seconds of the game to put Houston up 1. Then Cooper Flagg would miss his game-winning shot attempt with 10 seconds left. Houston would close it out the line, making 2 free throws, and then a Tyrese Proctor miss over the backboard would end up losing Duke the game, and Houston made a miraculous comeback in the Final Four, down by 15 at one point, to take it over the Duke Blue Devils. Then, into last night's game between Florida and Houston. Florida obviously beating Auburn to get here, and Houston had beat Duke, but this game was all Houston in the first half. They had some huge dunks, and their defense was doing it. What they've done all tournament long, their gritty defense, their hardworking toughness, what Kelvin Sampson preaches, had gotten them to this point in the game, and they were shutting down Florida's best players, Walter Clayton and everybody. But Will Richard was the one who kept Florida in this game. He ended the game with his best performance of the year with 18 points and kept Florida steady. But then in the second half, it was Walter Clayton again. This kid did it again. He hit multiple 3s and 1s down the stretch that helped Florida regain the lead. They were down 12 at one point, but came all the way back from a 12-point deficit to take the lead. And then in the final moments, Emmanuel Sharp had what seemed to be a wide-open look from 3, but as he went up for 3, his shot got altered by a Walter Clayton closeout, and he ended up turning the ball over. And Florida, and there was a bunch of bodies trying to fly to the loose ball, and Florida would end up taking the national championship home on a game-winning turnover with just a second to go. And then as the ball was on the floor, everybody dove on it, but it was too late for the Houston Cougars, and Florida took home the 2025 men's national championship in what capped off a great Final Four. Even though the tournament this year it lacked the upsets that everybody hopes for, it ended up having one of the best Final Fours in March Madness history with these 3 amazing games. What a tournament, and what a way to finish this tournament by these 4 teams in the Final Four.
In the hockey world, the great chase continued into Sunday afternoon. Alex Ovechkin, the 20-year veteran and captain of the Washington Capitals, was 1 goal away from breaking Wayne Gretzky's all-time goal-scoring record. They were playing the New York Islanders, led by top 10 goaltender Ilya Sorokin. In the second period, the Islanders were leading 2-0. The Capitals were on a power play, and Ovechkin threw a powerful wrist shot on net for goal number 895 of his illustrious career, and passing Wayne Gretzky for the most goals scored in NHL history. The cheapest ticket for the game was a little over $1,000. The Capitals would end up falling short to the Islanders 3-1, but with the Capitals already clinching a playoff berth and their captain's accomplishment, there was no taste of defeat. During the second period, after his goal, Wayne Gretzky came onto the ice along with his wife, mother, and kids to celebrate Ovechkin's great accomplishment. Gretzky, who considerably is the GOAT of NHL, came out and spoke to everybody in attendance and congratulated him, and went back to the locker room after and celebrated with Ovechkin. They took a picture together, and everybody's kind of acknowledgement that, Gretzky's still the GOAT, but Ovechkin is the greatest scorer in the game. And so his wife was there, his mother was there. They were all sitting in the stands up top, and they brought him down after his goal. They paused the game to kind of celebrate it. All the New York Islanders players kind of went up and congratulated him as well. The game was in New York, and everybody was an Ovi fan that day, so it was a great accomplishment. Definitely the greatest thing that's ever happened up to this point in modern NHL history. So after our break, we will sit down and discuss Game 5 of our basketball tournament.
This is Towing the Rubber. I'm Devon Alsman.
I'm Jonny Klumpe.
During the season, we recap the games and Cubs news every episode, and then we'll add in a couple different segments.
And during the off season, we plan on recapping news and doing trivia games.
Johnny and I will give our opinions on sports and we'll hopefully have some laughs along the way. You can find our show on the PC3 Media Network radio or PC3 Media YouTube channel.
Buying a new house can be an incredibly stressful experience, filled with uncertainty and countless decisions. Fortunately, with Geisha Realty, that stress disappears. The Geisha Group is one of the leading realtors in Porter County, renowned for their commitment to helping clients navigate the home buying process smoothly and efficiently. They understand the local market inside and out, ensuring you find the perfect home that meets all your needs. If you're ready to embark on this exciting journey, don't hesitate to reach out. Call the Geisha Group at 219-771-5634. Let them help you make your dream home a reality.
After recapping the sports world, now it's time to talk about our fifth and hopefully final game for PC3 basketball game. My team is eliminated, but we have two good matchups. We got the Bulls, which is Jonny, Brendan, and Grayson, up against the gray team, Brody, Noah, and Ben. We're going to see who's going to be able to come out on top. You got Jonny, who's a varsity basketball player, while we got Brendan, who's a varsity football player, versus Brody, Noah, varsity baseball player, and Ben, who I don't think any of us really knew his potential in this tournament, but he will show it in Game 5. So we'll go ahead and throw it to that game.
They're playing the 15, ones and twos. Playing the 15. Brendan's ball. Brendan's team's ball. Check out. Brendan has the ball. Yes, it's Graydon. Good defense by Noah. This little spin move. Shots up. And it's good. 1-0, Brendan's team. Pass off top to Brendan. Brendan passes to Jonny. Jonny goes to the right. Kicks it out to Graydon. Graydon goes in. Passes to Brendan. Whoa. Passes wide. Ben grabs the ball. Ben shoots it. It's missed. Noah gets the rebound. Noah puts up the shot. Ben puts the ball in for a layup. It's all tied 1-1. Brody checks the ball up. Passes it off top to Noah. Good defense. Brody shoots the ball. It's no good. Jonny gets the rebound. Passes up top to Grady. Out of bounds by. Good block by Ben. Passes to Brody. Passes to Joe. Passes to Noah. Noah's shot is good. 3-1. 3-1. Brody's team. Brody passes it off top to Ben. Ben shoots it. Rebound by Gray. Screen by Jonny. Oh. Noah's ball. Noah's ball. Good defense by Noah. Brody checks off to Brody. Passes to Ben. Good screen. He drives. The layup is good. 4-1. Passes off top to Noah. Noah goes. Passes it to Ben. Good defense by Graydon. Jonny has the ball. Jonny steps back. Passes it. Bad shot. Ben gets the ball. 6-1. 6-1, Ben. Smack talk on the court. Foul. Foul on Jonny. Foul on Jonny. Brody's ball. Pass off to Ben. Ben shoots it. No good. Grayson grabs the ball. Passes to Brendan. Jonny shoots it. Good rebound by Grayson. Grayson. Foul by Noah. Foul by Noah. Jonny's ball. Pass off top to Grayson. Screen by Brendan. Pass it to Brendan. 6-2. That is Brendan's first basket of the day. 6-2. Brendan shoots the ball. And it's a brick. Passes it out. Brody shoots the ball. Yeah. 8-2. Brody. Passes it to Ben. Ben drives. Good defense by Jonny. 9-2. 9-2. Pass off top to Ben. Ben, no good. Jonny gets the rebound. Passes it off to Brendan. Brendan shoots it. And it is no good. Brody gets the ball. And he makes it again. 11-2. No, shoots the ball. And it is no good. Brendan grabs the rebound. Ball is up to Grayson. Set a screen by Brendan. Grayson goes into him. And he makes it. 11-3, Brendan's team. They're playing a 15. Jonny gets the ball, shoots the three. No good. Brendan gets the rebound. Good defense by Noah. There's a fight on the court. Noah gets the ball. Pass it out to Brody. Brody shoots it. And it's no good. Brendan grabs the ball. Pass it out to Grayson. Grayson dribbles the ball. Screen by Brendan. Moving screen. Shoots the ball. Ball is recovered by Brendan Gagan in the corner. He goes around. He passes it all the way back to Noah. Good pass by Ben. Shoots the ball. 13-3. 13-3. Brody. 13-3. No shoot, no grabs the ball. He drives in. Oh! Pass off to Noah. Noah drives. Passes it to Brody. Brody shoots it. And it's no good. The ball is grabbed by Noah. Noah shoots the ball. And it's no good. Grayson grabs the ball. Throws it out to Brendan. Brendan for the three. No good. Ben grabs it. Passes it out to Brody. Brody shoots the ball. No good. Grayson grabs the ball. Good steal by Noah. Noah shoots the three. No good. Brody shoots it. No good. Jonny gets the rebound. Pass that out to Grayson. Grayson drives in the middle. Shoots. 14-4. No, Brennan's ball. Pass off by Brendan. Grayson drives and shoots. And it's no good. Ben grabs the ball. Ben shoots. Rebound by Noah. And that is game. Team Noah won.
So Ben kind of just killed you guys.
He's a hard guard. We didn't know coming into the tournament. Well, I've played basketball with him before, but we didn't know that was Brody's secret weapon that he was going to bring in. He tried to trick us and tell us that he didn't play basketball and has never played, but he has. He can dunk on a regulation hoop. He didn't show it in that game, but he's just a really good player, really talented human being.
Should have been Damari in there. Damari got scared and forfeited the tournament, as we all know. So, but I'm not worried about it.
We got one more.
We were tired. We just played.
So you saved your energy for game 6?
I want to say save the energy, but we definitely weren't our freshest versions of ourselves in that game. And now we know that it's it's game 6. Now it's do or die. You win your champs. You lose, you don't have another game after that. Like you lose, you're done. So, and I think that's what we'll play better.
We're gonna lock in. We're gonna win.
We are gonna lock in. We are gonna win this one.
And we're back for game 2 of the championship. Jonny's team took their first loss. Noah's team is playing them again. This is for all the marbles. It is Brody's ball right now. Passes it off to Ben. That is Brendan's ball. Brendan's ball. Pass off top. Passes it to Grayson. Set a screen by Brendan. Grayson goes down, passes it to Jonny. Jonny sets his feet, shoots the ball, and it is no good. Brendan gets the rebound. Brendan passes back out to Jonny. Jonny shoots the ball, uncontested. And it is good. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Jonny passes it off to Grayson. Grayson drives. It is 3-0, 3-0. They're coming out strong. Passes it down to Ben. Ben, fade away. No good. Rebound by Jonny. Little spin move. Passes to Brendan Gagan outside. Brendan shoots for the three. And it is no good. Grayson rebounds. Jonny drives. Shoots it over Ben, and it is good. 5-0. Grayson drives to the left, puts it up, and it is no good. Noah passes it up to Brody. Brody drives off 1 foot floater, no good. Out of bounds by Jonny. 5-0. Yep. Passes it to Brody. Brody passes it back to Noah. Foot was on the line. 1 point. Noah shoots the ball. Ben grabs the rebound. Goes up top. 5-2, 5-2. Oh, what a good pass by Brody. Brody shoots it, and it is no good. Rebound by Jonny. Passes it out to Brendan. Brendan passes it back to Jonny. Jonny fakes, and the layup is no good. Noah shoots the ball. Looked more like a pass, in my opinion. And one. Would have been a foul by Grayson. Passes it off to Noah. Noah drives. Passes it to Ben. Ben shoots it. And it is good. 5-5. Tie game. Brendan. Playing to 15. Hands it off to Ben. Jonny's playing uptight defense. Passes it to Brody. Brody misses the wide open layup. Oh, my. Jonny fakes him out. He drives. Great defense. Still stolen by Noah. Noah drives in the middle. Passes it off to Ben. Ben puts it up. It is 6-5. Passes it off to Noah. Noah passes it back to Brody. Shoots. And is no good. Rebound by Grayson. Grayson passes it to Brendan. Brendan shoots. That is his second basket of the day. It is 7-6. Okay, never mind. They decided it's their ball. Grayson shoots. And it is good. It is 9-6. Passes it off to Grayson. Between the legs. Oh, great pass to Brendan. Passes it to Jonny. Jonny deep three. No good. Noah gets the rebound. Takes it out to the left. Passes to Brody. Brody wide open three. And he shorts it. Jonny underneath the basket. Getting pressed by Brody. Brody leaves. Screen by Grayson. Jonny uses it. Passes to Grayson. Grayson open three. And it is good. Banks it in there. It is 11-6. 11-6. Jonny fakes him. Jonny drives. And Jonny's points are good. It is 12-6. Screen, slip screen by Brendan. Hands it off to Brendan. Brendan drives, shoots, and is no good. Rebound by Grayson. Grayson shoots the ball. It is no good. Rebound by Ben. It is 12-6. They are needing something. It is 12-7. Good shot. Good contested shot by Ben. Passes it off to Ben. Ben fade away. 12-8. 12-8. And they're making a comeback. Passes it to Brody. Brody pump fakes. Jonny is playing some great defense right now. Hands it off to Noah. They switch. Passes it down low to Ben. Great defense by Jonny. Great help. Jonny steals the ball. Noah and Jonny are hustling for the ball. Jonny drives. And it is good. 13-8. Brendan drives. Crazy pass. Grayson drives. And he sets his... Good job. Good rebound by Noah. It's off to Ben. Ben drives. 13-9. It is 13-11. Yeah, it's 13-11. Good defense by good double team. Jonny comes by and helps. The reverse layup is good. 13-12. Ben is putting his team on his back right now. 13-14. Anything wins it for Ben's team. Brody shoots the ball. And that is game.
Major upset.
And that is game. Ben's team has won the game. Great game though. The favorite were dethroned.
So you guys just got absolutely cooked. You guys were up with a very good lead and then let them come back there.
I mean, it happens.
It shouldn't. You're a varsity basketball player. How do you blow that?
Well, as I talked about, Ben's a very good basketball player.
Hold on.
Is he varsity?
Hold on.
He quit.
JV.
Okay.
Not varsity.
Whoa.
JV.
Okay.
Anyway.
You didn't do anything either.
He's about. I splashed a 3.
Wow. You got 2
I
points.
splashed a 3. Devon,
you got
didn't,
2 points.
You didn't
Good
win a
job.
game, Devon. You didn't win a game.
Bite.
We got there. You didn't.
You blew
You
it.
didn't get anywhere.
You blew it.
You blew it. Hey, we won 2 games.
We
3 games? 2
You
games?
absolutely blew it. You guys were up like 7, I believe.
No, it was never 7. We were up
It
by
was-
5.
you were
Did
up
you
by
even
5.
have a lead in any of the games in any of the tournaments, Devon?
I think we were up 1-0 at one point.
Never happened. No, actually, I think
Nah,
I scored 1.
We
One
were
out.
up 1-0.
Okay, but anyway,
1-0.
we're talking about game 6.
So how did you choke that, huh?
Hey, no.
What do you mean? How did I choke
Leave
that?
him out of this. We're talking about game 6. Ben's a hard guard, and he showed it. Talented player. He can get hot at any moment. And
And then Brody made a nice.
we'll
basket
live
there.
with that shot the
We
rest
really
of my
let
life.
Brody
I'm perfectly.
Kosera
It was not my fault.
drew the game-winning 3.
Yep.
We changed the defensive plan to trap Ben when he got the ball. That's what we did. We will live with that Brody 3 100 times out of 100. I don't care that he made it. We want him to take that shot with the game on the line. But
1 in a million shot, by the way. I want to
Next.
point that out right now.
the bounces just didn't go our way. It was an unlucky game, and they took home the championship because, honestly, I think they just got some lucky bounces on rebounds. It wasn't our night.
Here's a
We'll be
question.
back.
Will you be back for second round next year? If you're able to line up our schedules?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna get our get back next year.
What about us 3? How's that sound?
No, I'm getting Grayson again.
Oh,
I'll
no.
bring him for
Yeah, you are not coming on.
Okay, well, that was game 6. Brendan and I and Grayson kind of choked our dominant round robin play and lost both games in the championship round. It was heartbreaking, but it's okay. We'll move on and live with ourselves. But thank you for watching episode 3 of Flag for Review. I'm Jonny Klumpy.
Devon Alsman?
Brendan Gagan.
And thank you to our producer, Peyton Barrera, and Harley, and Mr. Jennings. Thank you to everyone for watching. This was episode 3 of Flag for Review.